sick of computers and technology shit and unnecessary changes that fuck with shit and make shit just not fucking work. I'm so fucking sick of that. Now, what brings on this thing that I've said like 50,000 times? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and fucking automated age, and fucking, stop fucking computer updates and shit. Like, all this shit is some shit at work today, right? So, I'm not going to use any actual names of these applications, but I'll just say Dispatch App 1 and Dispatch App 2. That's what we'll say. So Dispatch App 1 is this app that we'd use to put in trailer information at work, right? We'd do it to put in trailer numbers, driver names, driver phone numbers, departure times, things like that, right? And it's an application that has been on the computer and we have used at my job for the entirety of my 9 years working there, right? The entirety. Now, several years back, or not several years back, several months back, maybe even a year back, it might have been a year ago at this fucking point, my manager had mentioned that there may be a new app coming that would be replacing Dispatch App 1. And again, none of these are the real names of the apps. And she mentioned it in passing, and then nothing ever came of it. Or so I thought. So, today, me and my friend Theron are at work. We're putting in our information into Dispatch App 1, like we always do. And as we're putting it in, he needs to have some stuff added. So he messages our central dispatch, we'll call them. He messages them and says, hey, I need this line added. And they say, okay, what's the driver's name? And he gives them the driver's name. And they're like, okay, what's the phone number? And he's like, oh, well, the driver's information should already be in Dispatch App 1. And they're like, Dispatch App 1? Are you not using Dispatch App 2? We don't use Dispatch App 1 anymore. And it's like, what? He's like, he's like, this is the first I'm hearing of it. And then he's like, then the chick responding is like, no, there's been communication on this for weeks. And then I chipped in. I'm like, I don't think anyone at our facility is using Dispatch App 2. What the hell is that? Like, we're all using, like, no one, like, and then she's like, scroll back through the conversation earlier. This is all in Microsoft Teams. And I'm scrolling back, and I see the AM manager has apparently been using the new app. Good for him. No one on the fucking PM's using it. My managers aren't. None of my coworkers are. Literally, no one is fucking using the new one. No one even knows that this is a thing. Literally, my female manager, when Theron asked her the other day, what is this other thing? Because he mentioned it, and she's like, oh, I don't know. And so they haven't trained us on it. They haven't fucking talked to us about it. We don't have access to it, because we tried. We tried to fucking use the new app, even though we'd been there for fucking 10 hours already today. We tried to get this shit taken care of, but no dice. Guess what? Didn't fucking work. It wasn't happening. There was no way to get us signed into that shit, so we had to submit a service ticket to our IT department, which is never a good sign, because guess what? 9 times out of 10, they don't do shit. So this is a pretty glaring problem, and it's driving me fucking nuts. So we'll see what the hell happens tomorrow. I don't doubt that Big Boss Man, the general manager, the one who's in charge of the whole facility, is going to throw a fucking wobbler. He's going to fucking throw a massive fit. And that'll probably be interesting. But it's his fucking fault. He's the one who didn't train anybody on it, or didn't ensure that the other managers were training anybody on it. Like, literally nobody, and like, if he says, oh, well, why didn't you check your email? Nigga, I get hundreds of emails every day that have nothing to do with my position. I use my computer at work for one thing and one thing only. Dispatching sets. That's it. Putting the stuff into Dispatch App 1 has been all that I've done on that. Well, that and emailing off the load plans. That's it. That's all I've done. That's all I've ever fucking done. So, they can't expect us to just know what the hell any of this new shit is. Like, they haven't trained anybody on it. None of the managers on my shift are using it. And we'll see if that fucking ticket that we sent to the IT department goes anywhere. Because we'll see. We'll fucking see. Because that never fucking works out. I mean, maybe it will. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe I'm being pessimistic, but I feel like this is a big argument waiting to happen tomorrow, and it's going to be something else. I was already in a pretty fucking pissed off mood today as it was, because we were kind of shorthanded in a couple areas. I was working fucking 10 hours there, and also fucking people were just being annoying, and shit was taking forever to get out of there. Like, so having all this piled on at the end of the day was frustrating. And it's like, why did they need to switch the app that we use to dispatch? Like, what the fuck was wrong with the old one? There was nothing wrong with it. It worked fucking fine. And if they have switched over to using the new one, and if this has been such a thing for so long, why is the information all still in the old one? All the lines and the driver information, and everybody's been putting shit into the old one still. That's how it's been fucking working. Everybody still does that, even at other facilities. So if they're not using the old one, why is everybody still using it? Why is dispatch still using it and putting shit in it? Like, I don't get it. I do not fucking get it, and I'm losing my damn mind. It's like I didn't sign up to do some computer bullshit at this job. Like, I signed up, like my initial job, my job was just loading shit into a trailer. That's it. That was the whole fucking job. And other than that, that was it. That was like it. Loading shit into a trailer, right? And then, you know, I got my promotion because I wanted to get higher pay and more hours. And my job was, you know, supervising people. And then I would give my load plans to a dispatch guy that would put all the shit into the app. I didn't have to worry about any of that. And then slowly they trained me on the old dispatch app. And they had me dispatching on Sundays. And then eventually they fired the dispatch guy. And so then we had to start dispatching our own stuff and putting our own information into the app. And that's one thing, right? Like that was it. That was like, so then that was basically the extent of me needing to know fucking computer shit at this job. And then they're like, we're going to switch to cloud printing, so you can't even use the fucking printer anymore. Because it's all got to be on cloud. You're not just going to just directly do it with the fucking shit that's hardwired in. The one that's fucking just plugged into it. You can't do that, no. To use the printer that's fucking plugged into it, you got to fucking go through the cloud. And guess what? It doesn't fucking work. It hasn't fucking worked. Like, Jesus Christ. None of this shit works. So, when they did that, my workaround was I had some templates of the fucking bills of lading, they call them, that you give to a driver that say what's in the trailer. I had some fucking templates of that and say where it's going. I literally have just been copying the same template for like a year now. Ever since they made it so that we had to use cloud printing. Because I haven't been able to use a fucking printer. So I've just been fucking copying the same piece of shit, crumpled up, wrinkled fucking pieces of paper. Because there isn't a way to do otherwise, because the cloud printing doesn't fucking work. Like, this shit is infuriating. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not exactly a happy camper about all this. It's really annoying. Yeah, I'm trying not to, like, completely fucking snap and lose it over this shit. But this is so fucking irritating. Like, the job is so fucking easy. The fucking job isn't a problem. Just stop giving me fucking roadblocks that make it hard on purpose. Stop giving me counterintuitive shit that makes everything else stop working. Holy fuck. Like, and like that's where the title of this stream comes from, right? Is like the whole, oh, well, there's been communications about this for weeks. Uh-huh. Okay, where? Where have these fucking communications been? Where were the details? Where were the specifics? What's up, Super Gaming? I'm just pissed off right now about some work shit. And so that's what this stream is me bitching about that. So it's a reference to, you know, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where the Vogons are going to destroy the Earth. And they're like, and he's like, you know, the plans have been on display at your local planning office in Alpha Centauri for over 50 of your Earth years. If you can't be bothered to pay attention to special affairs, it's not my fault. Which, if you don't know, it's literally impossible to get to Alpha Centauri within our lifetime, because Alpha Centauri is fucking light years and light years away. It's like literally another galaxy. Or maybe it's a star. I don't even fucking remember. It's out of our solar system. I know that much. I'm no astronomer, mind you. Well, like, that's kind of the joke, right? And also, like, Arthur Dent's, like, plans to demolish his house were displayed in the basement. Bad day at work, I guess. Just fucking bullshit with computers, man. Fucking bullshit with computers. I fucking hate how everything has to, like, not only does everything have to be, like, automated, but, like, they have to constantly change it and constantly switch to new systems and constantly fucking update shit so it doesn't fucking work. Like, the so-called convenience of technology often leads to inconveniences that weren't there before. Fucking... I'm telling you, fucking... Our boy Teddy K was onto something. He knew about industrial society and its future. Ugh, fucking hell, man. No, I was so fucking pissed at work today with all this bullshit. Like I said, this fucking computer shit is just fucking nonsense. Like, why? Why, for the love of God, do we need to use a new app to put all this shit in? And if we're gonna do that, why the fuck didn't they train us on it? Or fucking have somebody fucking tell us, or at least check that anybody on my fucking shift is doing it. Because literally no one is. Like I said, it looks like the morning guy might be. But literally none of the management on the PM shift is doing it. I bet you somebody's gonna get in big trouble for this. And if I gotta push some people under the fucking bus, I'm going to. Because I know at least 2, maybe 3 people whose fault this is. It's the general managers, it's the female managers, and it's potentially the shift managers, although honestly, he's the one I'd cut the most slack because he's new to it. But then again, maybe not. Maybe he's just as much to blame. I don't fucking know. But they're gonna bitch about this, I'm sure. And I am not happy about it. I'm very, very pissed off about all this nonsense. But other than that, my day was already annoying. Like I said, I worked 10 hours today because there was a bunch of extra shit today, so blame all of them. Oh, damn right. Hey, you know exactly the kind of shit I'm talking about, dude. Yeah, no, they're fucking the fucking. So don't name any specifics, but you know that fucking app that they have us put trailer numbers in. Don't say the name of it. They changed that and didn't tell anybody. But then they're like, there's been communications for weeks, and it's like, what? So like now they want us to use like a new app that nobody on the PM shift has access to. But yeah, no, I'm gonna rip into him if big fat boss boy says anything. So they threw you into the fire? No, no, they haven't. They haven't. But there's some dumb bullshit going on with like all these new changes to the computer system and shit. That again, I certainly have no fear for myself because literally no one on the PM shift has been using it. So it's not going to be my fault. It's going to be the female managers or the big fat guys, and you know who I'm talking about on both those accounts. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah. But we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Um, Fucking female manager just told me to just fucking send off the emails and fucking message them in Teams because they have us use Microsoft Teams. So I just sent them this line I need added. Everything else I put in the dispatch app, which they say we don't use anymore. And I sent out all the emails. So you guys have fun with it because literally none of us, including the manager, have access to that fucking app. The only ones who use it is the AM. And it's only fucking Monday. Wednesday we got some like corporate people coming in, so we'll see how that goes. What's up, Evie? What? You need attention, huh? Oh god, that sounds fun. Yeah. Well, and the best part is, right? If they at all like look at load quality, half the fucking people are either fucking lazy pieces of shit that they haven't gotten rid of, even though I've raised issues, or well, I mean it's technically Tuesday here too, Super Gaming now because it's after midnight, but yeah, it's just barely Tuesday. Um, but half like, and the other half don't speak fucking English, so I can't even fucking tell them how to do shit properly. So that's gonna be fun. What's up, Andy? Like, again, as I keep saying, the job would be easy if they just stopped with the bullshit. Like, the job itself is so fucking easy. But, like, all the dumb fucking technological shit and, like, fucking management decisions and shit people we have working there, it's so annoying. And, like, granted, like, a lot of people. Like a lot of the people there are new. Like a lot of the people who worked there when you did are gone. Like there's a couple that stuck around. I'm not gonna get named names or anything, but there's a few that are still there, right? Like that Cholo guy, you know who I'm talking about. He's still there, but agreed job was stupid easy. Yeah, the job is fucking easy. It's just the bullshit. Ironically, all that Cholo guy though, honestly, is one of the better people. Like the one who has the attitude, you know, who worked in Door 9, he's actually one of the people I have the least amount of problems with. I actually don't mind him now. He's fine. he's just kind of an asshole still, but he's still fine. Like he doesn't do a lot of the shit he used to do. It's just the retards you need to deal with. Yep, it absolutely is. I mean, I know when they put you on the chop, you're like, yeah, it was like leaving an abusive relationship, so I can see it. You're surprised? Well, yeah, like honestly, I don't have a problem with him. Like he's actually all right. Surprised he left? Oh, he hasn't left. I assume you're that he hasn't left. You mean? I mean, I think he's gonna work there till the day he dies. I don't think he's going anywhere. But then there's the one of the other. Yeah, my fat fingers fucking me up. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, other than that, like that crazy old lady, the crazy old Mexican lady, the one who's like super religious, she's still there. And she was gone for several months. But yeah, no, it's a whole thing. Most of the time I don't mind it there, especially when the new manager, this guy like who is an outside hire, when he's running things, I usually don't mind things because he's actually a real manager. Like not just one who's there to fucking party and have fun like the other one. Although even then, he hasn't gotten rid of a couple of people that have that he should have. But he has helped me get rid of some people when they're problems. But yeah, it's a whole thing. But you know, other than that, things are going good though. Other than all that nonsense. I let's see what other topics can I talk about to get rid of my mind-numbing rage. So is bitch lady still there? Bitch lady. You talking the manager? You talking the fatter manager or the thinner one? Or are you talking somebody else? Like you talking the Polynesian one or the Hispanic one? Manager? The Polynesian one transferred to the morning. The Hispanic one is now in that position. And then there's a guy manager who they hired on who's taken the position that the Hispanic one used to be in. So I haven't big Polynesian lady is in the morning now, and she's I don't have to deal with her. Time to come back. It's my time. Yeah, there you go. I mean, like I said, the new manager guy, he's actually all right. He's kind of a stickler in some ways, but not really. He just takes the job too seriously sometimes. Like he wants to try and be competitive with like PPH and shit. And like whenever he's telling me, yeah, you guys killed it on PPH, I'm like, okay, cool. But I really don't care. That's just you patting yourself on the back. I can see why you became so apathetic later on, though, because, like, I'm basically, like, the new you in a lot of ways. Like, I'm the most senior lead, right? And, I'm just kind of, like, disaffected with the job that... I mean, granted, like, I'm more willing to put up a farce than you were. Like, I'm more willing to bullshit and pretend that I'm actually putting in more effort and care. But I can like I definitely see how you got to the point you were at before you were gone. Yeah, I gave up. I mean, I've mostly given up on a lot of things there. Like I'll half-ass it and make it look like I'm like, a model employee and like that's why they still like me because, I'm pretty good at faking it. And I like in truth, I've been faking it since like my like since like long like before you were even gone. Started to hate everyone, yeah. I mean, we've actually got a decent like number of employees. And most of them are actually okay at keeping up the pace. I'm a supervisor at a warehouse, super gaming. But I've got a decent, we've got a decent number of people that are at least quick and like can kind of maintain things. But we still got like some problem people, and even the quick ones build shit walls. Like if you thought Mo walls were bad, you should see these motherfuckers. They build like 75% of the way up. Like you remember Mo, you get the big boxes and you make it tight and it ain't going nowhere. Those walls, if you thought they were bad, those walls were fucking glorious compared to the garbage some of the people build now. But like we just kind of threw load quality out the window. Nobody gives a shit about it anymore. All they care about is PPH. And we had scales that were broken for triples and they got them fixed now, but I just basically like refuse to do triples because mine they have to all be weighed and Vegas doesn't give a shit if theirs are weighed, so Theron doesn't weigh his. But they did finally fix the scales, but it took them several months. But I just normally like I'll do a triple set if I'm setting it with like my early line because that guy never asks any questions and just fucking takes it. But the late night line, I'm just like, no, I'm holding the trailer or I'll fit it all into doubles. And on Mondays I have 3 lines. I had 4 today actually because there was a recovery line we converted into a real line. I got Halloween off though. I did take that off, and I'm getting paid for it. So there's at least that. Also, they have us work weekends now, both Saturdays and Sundays. But Theron didn't like working 6 days a week, so now he just has Fridays off, and he works every Sunday. And me and the chick who works in the unload rotate the Saturdays. So I worked this previous Saturday, but I'm not going to work this coming Saturday. And we have full sorts on both Saturdays and Sundays, so there's no one-man shifts anymore. Which is, a double-edged sword, because I did like the days on Sundays where I didn't have to do shit. That's fucking dog water. Yeah, it's because Walmart, dude. Because we ship shit for Walmart now, and they're fucking faggots about it. Peak's gonna be interesting. That's for sure. Yeah, dude, I loved weekend because I did jack shit. The thing is, I hated work. I hated the fact that I had to work, every third Sunday or whatever it was during like the best rotation was when it was like every fifth Sunday, right? Back when we had a couple of AM guys actually doing it. I didn't mind that. Like those shifts were my favorite kind of shifts because I just came in, loaded a couple of pallets, and dispatched drivers for like 2 or 3 hours. Then I sat around for like another hour and then left. Like, that was it. Did you ever hear about the time that two of our trailers got like robbed in like the yard? So then we had to get like security, and like now we use these bolt seals that have to be cut off with bolt cutters instead of the plastic ones. Like they had two trailers that like people stole a bunch of shit out of, and we had to. No, I did not. Yeah. So then I had to like. There was a day. There was one Sunday after that big fat boss guy was like, we need to keep someone here to keep an eye on the lot while to make sure that nothing goes wrong and to like call the police if there's anything, right? And I was like, I'll do it if I don't have to work Monday. And then so that week I didn't work that Monday, and I just stayed there until 2 a.m. until the a.m. hostler got there. Like that was a while back now. That was like a year ago at this point, but still. That shift was actually kind of fun though, because I was just wandering around the fucking parking lot, splashing in puddles and smoking a cigar. And I may or may not had some assurance that I'd be fine. I may or may not have broken one of the rules. I may or may not have had a little something to help myself if there was any trouble. But luckily there wasn't. I even told the chick manager, I told her, do you only have one day off? It depends on the week. So I have Sundays off every week, and then I work every other Saturday. But Saturday shifts are luckily only like 2 hours, typically. Like sometimes they run longer if like, trailers get there late. But for the most part, they're really easy shifts that I don't mind. Now, Theron has Fridays and Saturdays off because he works every Sunday. But that was his own decision. He wanted to do that instead of rotating the Saturdays and Sundays. Because originally we were rotating Saturdays and Sundays, and then we'd have a day off during the week if we worked the weekend. But Theron's like, I want to always have 2 days off. And so now he just works Sundays. I actually don't mind working 6 days a week when they're easy shifts like that. But it's good that it's not every other week. He's a cool guy. He is a cool guy. Like, he's the only, like him and then the chick in the unload. I don't know if you know who runs the unload now, but it's a chick that used to be an unloader who's pretty good. But, she rotates the Saturdays with me. Whew. This cigar has definitely helped calm me down, though. I'm nowhere near as angry as I was. If you saw the beginning of this stream, I was fucking pissed. No, Doug's still there. But he's not a lead anymore. He's a hostler now. Anyway, my phone's at 5%, so I'm going to call it on this stream. Just need to vent for a minute. So here we are. But I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Toodles.